Test. There we go. Let me fix this. It's one side only. Alright, there we go. Alright, this mic should be on. Yeah, it's working. Let me see what it sounds like. Alright, cool. That sounds alright. Alright, so that's a 5-second delay, sounds like. Okay, no, that's more like 14 or 15. Okay, I'm just counting my time on the delay because I want to know how long it takes before everything comes through on the actual stream from when I do it. So it's about 15 seconds. I'm also going to make the font a little bit bigger real quick because last stream felt like it was a little too small. How you guys doing? I'm going to set up some things here and then I'm going to get going. But I figured I'd test it out on stream so I can make sure everything works first. So feel free to hang out and chat while I do that. Let's see, font size, let's go with 40. 42 maybe? Let's do that. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, Falcor's over here, passed out next to me in the other chair. And Luna's crying about some other dog that's outside being walked right now. She wants to go out there, but I can't really take her with me when I go by myself, though, because I can't be up in the air while she's on the ground in case anybody comes through. I don't want to have to come force myself to land, you know, if she's going crazy or something. So for now, let's see what chat looks like. Let me run through some tests. And I'll put on some music too, I guess, so it's not weird and quiet while I'm doing all this. Just put on some lo-fi for now. We'll keep it calm. Oh yeah, so okay. Let's test out some commands too. Did you guys hear the sound with that too? Hey Ashley, that was for you. Oh, okay. I got you. Test. Test. Alright, that might be a little bit better. Yeah, that'll get it down there. You checking my wins? What does it say? Does it say I can fly? Probably not, right? I got some thermals or something going on right now with this sun being out. Is that better with the audio coverage? Let me hear it for myself. That might work better. I turned it down. This mic that I'm using as well, I'm supposed to be like this right up to it. But that's how you're supposed to talk into this mic. Well, I should have it turned down. Maybe like that? No? Like that? Hello? 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 Yeah, so something like that. It's supposed to be, like I'm supposed to be like right up against it. But usually I have this mic kind of further away. I had it turned up really loud because I'm talking far away from it, so that's why I was peeking out. Yeah, when I turned it down on the notch there, you could hear the difference. Oh no, it still looks good. So let's see on this map. If it's all the same. You trying to get some ASMR? That's wrong. Right? Yeah, that's wrong. Let me see something. Yeah, the forecast isn't the same as what's showing up on my phone, but on the website, it's showing that's showing what you guys are seeing on the website, but on my phone, it's showing something different. Yeah, it looks like it's way slower on my phone. Lies. One of them's lying. I don't know which one. Sometimes they take longer to update. Let me fix the chat. This is why we're here. Trying to fix the issues I had last time. Let's see how that looks. Ugh, it stretched it. Hang on. That's better. I could deal with that. Cam test. Maybe. Let me try something. Let's put in the scene instead. Maybe. That might be a problem. I'm gonna have to boot up the live view to get it to do what it's supposed to. Oh, actually, it's right here. Oh yeah, and I gotta switch out that charging cable. No. So let's see here also if these commands work. These are going to be to switch the cameras. You guys can mess with those up to cam 4. So it's cam 1 through cam 4. So cam 3 does that. They stay on there for about 10 seconds and then they cut back out to the main cam. So that way if people switch the camera, it won't like stay there stuck like that. Let's do. Oh, cam 4 isn't on right now, but cam 4 would be any cell phone camera that I put on the ground. So if I have an extra cam, like if Ashley was there and she was streaming from her phone, then you could put cam 4 and it would go to that. But right now cam 4 is not going to do anything, I think. Okay, so cam 4 is off. Let me see. Man. I'm gonna enable it. That way it can be used if there is an extra cam. See something here because this camera needs to have this on. That's on. Okay. Alerts and chat. This one here should have the live view in it, and this one is the cell phone. And let me add in the live view to that. That should work. Let me see again. All right, let me start the live view up and then I can really test it. But yeah, you can feel free to play around with this stuff if you want for now. Most of the other commands work as well too. I was able to actually restore a lot of the ones that I was having a problem restoring. So most of them do work. The Lumia ones I think don't work because those commands got broken. I need to fix those. But like, I think if we put in like that, should that work? No? Okay. What about that? It's one of them. I forget what the command is. Let's try snow. I know that one. There, okay, so snow works. Let's see if matrix works. No? Fuck, that worked. Hey, good morning, kitten. Alright, so it worked now. Maybe I just had to reset it. That one works. I think that one's heartbeat. I think the crash one was Lumia one. So that one won't work. Okay, that one worked. What about fire? Did that one work? Let's see. Okay, so fire works. Why doesn't bats work? Let's see. Oh, I see. Because it's hiding them in the end. Okay. So all of them should have visible and then invisible. Why isn't that one working? Let's see. Maybe the chroma key? Let me try it like this. Yeah, I still don't see it. Weird. Okay, cool. So that worked. Let me turn the filter back on. Okay. You'll be back? Okay, no problem. Yeah, it must be the chroma key hiding them. Oh no, it worked. Oh, okay, sick. Now I'm gonna have to add sound effects to all those. Let me show you how the cell phone camera works. Already back? That was quick. That's a broken screen if I've ever seen one. It only does it sometimes. It's fucking blinding when it does. Okay, so if this works, should be able to show you guys cam 4. Okay, cool, it does work. Is it gonna do it? Oh, you found the lemonade one? I wonder if that's any good. I'm down to try it with you. I might have a coupon somewhere if you want to wait on that. Good thing I don't have epilepsy. John, are you here watching still? If so, look, this was the part that broke from the Ultra Leaf that they sent me a new one for free. That was really awesome of them to do that. It's basically just like this little board that plugs in like this. I forget what these connections are called. It's got a million little tiny pins in it. It won't zoom into that, but yeah, it's like a USB. But I just gotta put this, like, plug it into the board, because this piece broke off of the other one, the part that plugs in. Yeah, we're trying to get away from drinking too much coffee because we drink way too much. Yeah, we're trying to get away from drinking too much coffee because we drink way too much. It's not good. Yeah, we've been drinking tea too. Not enough. Yeah, we've been drinking tea too. Not enough. Okay, LiveView says it's going, so... Okay, let me mute that for now. Is that a good spot for that camera? This is going to be... So the camera that's looking at my window right now, this is the camera I'm going to be wearing when I'm flying. And I'm curious as to which one... See, so this will be like my main cam. So then when you switch to the outside one to see up there for like 10 seconds, you'll still be able to see and hear me. Same thing with this camera. This is the one at... Okay, so this is cam 3, which is at my window. And then this cam here is that Amcrest one. Oh yeah, echo was audio. Sorry, audio was echoing because I had that camera coming through as well for a second. So I appreciate you letting me know. I muted it. Yeah, so this one's my Amcrest outside. This one's the cemetery window cam. Cam 3. Cam 2, Cam 1. I didn't want to have the text at the top, but it might make sense. Maybe yes. Oops. There we go. Okay, that's better. So this should say cam 3. This is going to say cam 2. If it stays there. And this will be cam 1. This will say cam 4. Okay. How's that? Hey, what's up, Alan? You guys talking about the piercings? When you apologized for making yourself bleed on stream? Oh, that reminds me too. I saw that you guys were talking about whether or not you were modded on the Paramotor IRL channel. I think John is, because I thought I made him like a manager of the channel too, so he could see some of the stuff on there and help out if he wanted to. And then Callie, I'll add you on there too. I didn't really add anyone on there because I haven't been streaming on there. Because I stream on here because I figure for now I'll just stream here, and then if anything later on when I get better at it and I have all my setup like how I want it to be, then I'll switch it over and we'll start streaming on the other channel, on the Paramotor IRL channel instead. Find it. Are you talking about the train that derailed? That was like right up here by us. Like if I was up in the air when that happened, you would have seen it. It was like one town over. And yeah, my lung has been kind of fucked up, not even lying. Like on this side, I feel like a weird pain when I take in deep breaths. And I got some tests coming up with doctor stuff, so I'm gonna get checked out. But I've also stopped smoking as much to help me at least heal. I went to go run with Luna one night and it was really cold out and I was breathing really heavy from running. Like I was running for a while with her, and it was after that day that it really hurt. So it could have been from just the cold weather, like hurting something in my lungs, or maybe I have something going on with my lungs, or maybe I don't know, like maybe something with what's falling from the sky, who knows. I have been like snotting a lot and blowing my nose and like all that stuff. I lost one fish, which he did have cancer like in his gills, but it was just like rare that, like, he's had it for a long time, so it might have caught up to him, but it might have also been something in the water when I did a water change. So it's hard to tell. Like, I don't have the right chemicals to find out if anything from the spill got into our water, so there's no way to know. And we had a water filter for a while, but it just went bad, so I removed it because it was kind of gross, and I have to replace it with a new one. I just haven't yet. So like, yeah, all that shit worries me, trust me, because if you saw how big that cloud was, you know, like, there's no way that shit was contained to just there and a couple towns over. Like, and if it is a couple towns over, I'm a couple towns over. And then, you know, people were saying like take soil samples and like all that stuff, but it's like, what am I really gonna do? Like, I'm not in that town, and like, yeah, I could take soil samples and keep them, but if there's something in the soil, we're already fucked, because my dog eats her chicken that she buries outside in the soil, and like, we're out there sometimes, you know, barefooted and walking around and stuff, and we drink water from the faucet. So it's, you never know. It's hard to tell, like, are you being poisoned or not, you know? How close? Really close. Like a 10-minute drive, maybe 15-minute drive, something like that. Yeah, and I mean, Ashley's been shitty too, like feeling shitty and stuff on and off, so it's, who the hell knows. Not only that, there was another chemical spill a few days ago in Philly. If you look that up, there was, right after the train derailment here, there was another one in Arizona and another one somewhere else. Like, they were all kind of happening pretty close to each other. It's kind of weird, right? Like, maybe we just didn't hear about it as much before, but it definitely is something that's been a concern. But there's nothing I can really do about it. We live here, we don't have the money to move, so we're kind of stuck dealing with what we got, you know? Bottled water filtered, yeah, we can't afford that. I mean, filtered, we've been putting a filter on it till just recently, like 2 days ago, I removed the filter. It was one that I actually had bought for my RV, but I never used it in the RV since we weren't traveling. So I basically just took it out of the box and put it, it was brand new, so I just put it in our sink. So we've been using that for like months, and it started, you could taste that the water was changing flavor, so we took out the filter, and now I just got to go get a new one, really. Happens way too much regardless. Yeah, that's what I understand as well. But I mean, when I was looking it up and following the news and what was happening, they said that it was going all the way down to like Cincinnati, like the water. So if the water's traveling that far and they were telling those people to worry about it, I mean, we're right up the street from where it happened, basically. It worries me too, like flying up in the air. Like, who knows what's still up there? I mean, the winds have been pretty strong, so I'm gonna assume everything already blew over. But if stuff's still being picked up from there and thrown around in the air, like it's gonna go all over all the towns around, like pretty close by. Because I mean, the stuff in the ground, it's gonna evaporate, right? Like when it rains, and it's been raining, so like now it's sunny out, so it's all evaporating. So where's all that stuff going? It's going right back up into the air that we're breathing and everything else. No, I don't think it went towards Illinois. Like if you're talking about the derailment thing, it went east. The winds looked like they were all blowing east, so everything went towards New York, like Buffalo. It went to Canada, like over Canada. And there's a map online that you could follow that shows where that cloud was and where it went. And unfortunately, like everyone east of us basically got rained on, got those chemicals down on their property. So it's in their soil, it's in the water, it's wherever it ends up. I don't know. I'm sure it's not good. But what are we gonna do? There's not much we can do. Like us, like you guys, us, you know, whoever lives in New York, like all that stuff. Like we don't have the tools to check constantly to make sure everything we're eating and drinking is safe. But think about too, like all the animals that passed away. Like I know one of the kids that, I don't know him personally, but like Ashley's met him before when she was at the reptile store, and he had like a bunch of foxes and stuff that passed away, and he stayed in town because he lives like when he opened his door, he was able to see the train. That's how close he was. And a bunch of his foxes got poisoned and died because the police wouldn't let him take them and didn't give him time. They basically said, get out of your house now, because they were going to light the shit, and they didn't know how bad it was going to explode. So they didn't let him grab all his animals. A lot of them got sick and passed away. He stayed there, and then a month later now, he still had like gerbils and other smaller animals. I think there were chicken and other stuff that were passing away. So he's been wanting to move. I know that. And it's just a bummer, man, because it's like nothing anyone can do is going to bring that back, you know? Like it happened, and unfortunately, like they should have let him take the animals that he could. I mean, if I could have went there to help him, I would have, like, to go, you know, just throw animals in the car and go. But like they wouldn't let anyone in there, and they just kicked everyone that was there out. So there was no way to get it. And I know he tried to sneak back in there and got pulled over and all that stuff. He's not feeling well either. Yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, that stuff's a bummer. There were people there saying they lost their voice and they sound like Mickey Mouse now. I don't know what that was all about, but look up Mickey Mouse voice on train derailment and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't know if those people are lying or if it's just a coincidence that they got that issue, but who knows? It could have been from the chemicals. Like dudes that had like really deep voices now talking like Mickey Mouse. Alright, this was the last thing I gotta do before I start packing up to go out there to the field. I got my package in that has it's the clamps and one other thing. Oh yeah, fish food. I had to get food for the fish. Where is it? Where's my knife? I'll show you what John sent over too. He's too kind, always helping out. This one I got, I needed this, I was talking about it last stream. Oh, I got some confetti. Use the claw ring knife. I don't even know where I put that. It must be in one of my jewelry bags. I have all my necklaces here, but my rings I don't normally wear, so. Or maybe it's up there somewhere. This is what I was talking about that I needed for the van to hold down the paramotor. I'm not going to install them now because I'm not going to have time to fly if I do that. But they were mad cheap on Amazon, so I figured why not finally get them. And I'll see how they work. Yeah, this should be fine. So it's got like these bolts here that I can make this longer or shorter. And then let's see how this works. This should go up, right? Okay. So cat's going in the box. You like the box? Yeah, so basically this will get put on one part of the van, this will get put on the ground basically, and then it clamps down to hold the legs bottom of the van, so it's not bouncing around everywhere. And then you can lift that up to take it off. You like the box? Yeah? You want me to take these out? There you go. You can get it. Yeah. Oh, you want those now? Can't really see them. So this is one of the things that John sent me. It's to tell how fast the wind is blowing, and you can put it on a tripod or hold it up in the air. So let's see how hard I can blow. This thing moves so easy, look. It's great. There must be some really nice bearings on those, are there? I can't tell if it's on bearings or what, but it probably is. All right, so it's cool. It's got like a max and a min setting, right? So right now, the way like it spins, it'll just tell you the miles per hour of the wind. But if you put it on max, it'll tell you the hardest. So it'll log it, right? So like right now it says 1.1. So if it goes any faster than 1.1, it'll keep it. So like now it says 5.8. Let's see how hard I can blow. All right, that says 19.5 miles an hour. Ooh, I did a 26.6. Who can blow harder than me? I can blow almost 27 miles an hour. And it says the temperature too. It says it's almost 70 degrees, 68.6 in here, if that's right. You change the units and stuff too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for that, man. I'm gonna go try it out in the field today and we'll see how well it works compared to like the kite tail that I put on a stick. You like the box? You like the box? Here, get in the box. Get in the box. I'll close you in the box. Let me close you in the box. Get in the box. Get in the box. We're gonna close the box. Here, we're gonna close the box. Get in the box. Get in the box. You want me to drag you around, huh? There. Stop it. Get this. The other thing he sent was this, which is... You want to blow? Alright, hang on. It's a wrist mirror. Alright.
I might spit.
You're gonna spit?
I might spit.
That already sounded like it was lame. 14.8.
Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Does it have to reset?
No.
Okay. Damn it!
You gotta do it on the corner, not in the middle.
On the corner?
Well, because if you're doing it in the... Oh, look, bird.
Oh, shit.
See, hold on. Oh, you can't see it because I have to switch.
Whoops, I scared him. Wow, seriously?
What'd you get? 15.
What'd you get?
26.6.
I think it has to reset because it's saying.
Maybe I just have good lungs from smoking.
It's saying the same thing. I smoke too.
Oh yeah, you vape.
Oh yeah. I think I have to reset. 60. I know better. Please stop. Keep scaring the bird. Well, I suck. So. Alright.
I'm the hardest blower here.
Shut up!
The nail polish is still sticky.
And also.
You have nail polish? Black?
I do. I can help.
I don't really need it, but maybe tonight
Yeah.
I'll fuck with that.
It also doesn't count slightly because blowing hard hurts my abdomen.
I got a bad lung.
Well, fuck you, asshole.
You made you look bad. I didn't tell you to come down here and blow me.
With my blowing.
Do you have...
I'm gonna pinch your butt.
You trying to pinch my bone? What? Do you have one of these this long? It's a USB 2.
This is pretty fucking long. You need a longer one?
I need one that works.
I do not have a USB 2 like that.
Well, I guess we'll pretend this one still works then.
Yeah. Guess you're gonna have to. I only have a long USB. Or a long iPhone. That's it.
I mean, that says it works. Oh, no. Yeah, if it moves a little bit, it doesn't. Let me try a different one. Because I lost battery power last flight because I'm an idiot and I used it. Like, knowing it was kind of sketch. Let's try this one.
I have to go to the store and drink and stuff. Do you need anything?
No. I hope it's not the board on the camera because they fixed that. That one doesn't even work. It's our buddy, the nut hatch. Yeah, that's a mini. It's I have more. I just gotta find a good one. I'm ordering some new cables too. I haven't yet, but I will be tonight. Like this guy is a mini, right? And then the micro is the one that's got the squared end. I think this one's a micro. And this one's a mini, right? Or is this the micro and this the mini? The squared one is the mini? I always forget. This one might work. Yeah, this one seems fine. Alright, I'll use this one. See our buddy. Push it out more. You forget to. Yeah, it's all good. I'm getting one of these and then a new one of my HDMI cables just to be sure that I have like brand new ones, because I did make the cases for my camera and that should help. Huh? Okay, be safe. I'll probably still be here packing up. Mwah. I checked my throttle cable too and had Chris help me check. I sent him a picture and he said it looks fine. And I checked if it was tight. It seems tight. So I'm going to leave it alone for now. Yeah, I am going to get another one of those little barrels though that hold down so I can have a second one on there. Just in case one of them is loose, then at least the other one will hold it. It's better to have a backup, at least in my head. Somebody posted on the group on Facebook, they went to go put their throttle down. And the first thing that I learned when I picked up the engine was never put the throttle down. Like, if the motor's on, you do not let the throttle out of your hand. Like, it always has to be in your hand so you can kill it when you need to. Well, this guy took it out of his hand for a minute while he was flying and put it on his lap. And of course, it fell out of his lap and went into the prop. So it got stuck on full throttle. So he couldn't like kill the engine in any way because his kill switch is on the throttle, and it was gone. It exploded with hitting the prop. So what he had to do was try to figure out how to choke the engine or how to pull the spark plug. But like, if you're gonna pull the spark plug, you have to put your hand right by the prop, which is really scary. Like, any little thing and you turn too much, your hand's gonna get hit by that prop. So luckily he was able to he had to like actually take off his chest piece for his harness, put his hand through carefully so that he didn't fall out of his seat. So he had to take the shoulder part of his harness off and then reach around to try to carefully grab that spark plug and pull it out to kill the engine. So it's crazy. Like, in that situation, it would be good to have a rope like somehow attached, but what also scares me is like, you got to have it done right, because if that rope comes loose, then the rope's going to hit the prop. Everything you add is like a potential thing that's going to go flying into the prop behind you. Hence the netting that goes there. You know, the netting isn't supposed to like really be the protection. It's supposed to be more of like a reminder. Like if you put your hand back and you feel the netting, like, don't go back further. Like that type of thing. But it's not going to stop everything from going. But yes, this was while he was in the air. And some people say that if that happens, and like, let's say you're a beginner and you don't know what to do, that you just fucking enjoy the ride until the gas runs out and then come down. But you also have to be careful because you're going to be going up while you're full throttle. So you don't want to cross into airspace with the airplanes or go too high where you lose oxygen. So the best thing to do is to have like a rope that you could kill it. I might add something like that soon, just so I have something in case anything like that ever happens. But I don't ever let go of my throttle, but you never know. It could always fall out of your hand or something by accident. It is wrapped with Velcro, but anything could happen, right? So you always have to have kind of a backup. Some paramotors come with a kill switch on the side, so you could just reach around and it's got like a flap on it so it doesn't accidentally get hit. So you can like open the flap, hit the kill switch, it'll kill the engine if you do have a problem like that. I've also seen like, there was like an old guy that was maybe in his 70s, almost 80s, that was flying a trike and had some sort of a medical issue where he passed out on takeoff. But he passed out going full throttle. And of course, since he's passed out, he can't control the glider or anything. So the glider was like all over the place. And he ended up coming crashing down. Luckily, I think from what I understand, he was okay. He might have like broken something, but I don't think he had any like lasting damage. But you know, that could happen too. Like, you never know. So there's always accidents in everything, right? Like if you have a car, like you could pass out in your car and be driving on the highway. So that's an issue. You never know. You just got to always be as careful as possible. But in the air, I'm surprised he made it down without crashing way too hard. I think eventually like he might have let go from full throttle, but he was full throttle for a while, like until he came to or something. I'd have to go back and look. I don't know if you saw that, John. It might have been on like one of Tucker's videos, because he always does videos where he shows all of this stuff that like when people make mistakes or if something wrong happens, so that we can learn from it, try to find ways to not let that happen. because there really isn't a lot of people in the sport. Like, most people in this sport know each other because it's so small. So it's one of those things where, like, every little thing that happens, like, you kind of want to learn from it, right? And help others as well. So I want to also figure out a better way to carry my gear instead of on this thing. I don't like carrying this thing on my lap. So I want to find a way to mount it to my frame, but I don't know the best way to do that. It might have to be like a custom box I make that goes underneath. Maybe something that goes like that. Maybe something like that, like a box under there. Yeah, that would fit. That's like just about the right size to make everything fit. If I have the right size boxes. You got stuck on full throttle with a forklift? Which part of the forklift? The wheels or the fork? How fast do those go? Like 15, 20? Did you hit anything? How's it going, by the way? We're back. These are the goggles that I had that I was saying I wanted to wear last time, so I'm going to bring them with me to see if I can wear these comfortably. These are skydiving goggles, but they'll probably work pretty good for flying today. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my jacket. Definitely. Actually, it's right here on the back of my chair. I'm gonna mark it with a marker. That way I know the throttle cable clamp if it moves at all. I gotta grab something from the basement. I'll be right back. What up, doo-doo? How's it going? Here, just for you. Did it work? The bats? I didn't see them. Because I don't have the noises right now for those. Okay, yeah, it did work. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go to the basement. I'm gonna see if I could grab the thing for my camera. I had like another case that I printed for it that was better. Other than that, I'll get ready to go. Yo, Karina, what's up? Welcome. I'm gonna probably end the stream in a minute here when I have to leave. And then I'll start it back up at the field. Drop test. This. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. You see how many things I have to grab? A lot of stuff. Oh, John, the rack mount thing that you made for your paramotor that straps down on the back of your vehicle, since I have that bar that goes on the back of the van, I was thinking of possibly doing something similar, because that way when I'm just traveling near the house, I can just pop that thing in and put it on the outside and have it bring it back home a lot easier than having to like take it all apart when I'm breaking down. So that might actually speed things up. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here so I can get the next one ready to go for when I'm out in the field. Yeah, I need a team for real. Well, hey, I'm trying to start a team with you guys. If you'll take care of changing the cams and doing all that fun stuff, all I need to do is give you guys commands to do that, and then you'll be able to run stuff with me. But as far as picking stuff up, yeah, right now I'm on my own when I'm doing that. All right, let me go ahead and do this before it gets too late, and then I'll see you guys on the next stream. I'll be streaming on this channel again, so if you're new here, just make sure you're subscribed. You'll get a notification and all that. 56 on Harbor Freight. Oh. All right. I have a hitch thing. I just need to make a mount, basically, for my paramotor. But I have a thing that goes on there. I'll have to show it to you later. But all right, I'll see you guys at the field.